Hi folks, everybody's asleep, so just been a tiring day. I've been moving people around. Right now they're spending a night over at my friend's place. I got their clothes here, my spare bedroom and my dining area, living room's got clean clothes. I've been cleaning clothes all day. So I don't have time to make videos. I'm busy. And plus helping out on the dairy and farm. Just tired. It's going to be a really bad summer, folks. We did not have rain and the grazing's bad. So you're going to get anywhere from a 10. Right now it's about 10% through the heavy populated areas. That's the East Coast on meat, dairy, beer, you name it. I already read the shortages in my past videos. So please check it out. LA, your trouble is you have idiots in power. I won't say which party it is, but we all know who it is. Faster you vote them out and put in common sense people, better it is. I don't care which party, throw the bums out and put in people who are qualified and do the job. Not been there for 40 to 60 to 80 years. It's time for them to go. All right? First thing is, I like to watch Fernando. That's the Modern Survivalist. He has a book out called Street Survival Skills. Very good. I tell people to read his books. I'm trying to get another part of his books, but like I said, I've been busy. And then his original book, Surviving the Economic Collapse. Now, we're not going to have an economic collapse, but we're going to face some hard times until 2025. Now, why? I didn't vote these idiots in office, so you can't blame me. My candidate, and a couple of days from now, find out he's still president, and what they've been doing really screwed up the country. Even if he came back in power, he's powerless because they caused so much damage in less than 3 months. Luckily, we're not war. Well, give it a couple of weeks, we might be war with China, Russia, North Korea, anybody who has a beef with us. Okay, this is why I did the book review of these books. Okay, he also has a channel called The Modern Survivalist, also in Spanish too, for you Spanish-speaking folks. So please check it out. Now, what I've been really doing is going over the things from that flyer I found that disintegrated totally when I went back and checked my trash can. It just turned to brown dust and blew away. So I don't know what's going on. This is a plastic bobbin used in a sewing machine. And if you watched Gills, this is brass wire, about 28 millimeters. So this is fairly good for trapping. So what I'm going to do is wrap enough to fit in this one. And I'm redoing it best I can from the notes I've been taking off of the flyer before it disintegrated. Except for one thing, they don't make that type of farmer yet, I don't think. But it's a good idea. And I hope the Swiss Army Knife Company listens. Get your farmer, put back the owl on the back, put back the can opener, and a pair of scissors. That's the only changes from the farmers of today, the silver one or the red one. Right now I've been messing around. You can pick up a soap dish like this over at Walmart. If it goes on sale, it's about $1. And once I get completed, it's going to look like this. I got a few things in it already: a thermometer, a button compass, a little light, the Swiss Army knife, and then this one is a metal bobbin. I'm going to get another one and get nylon thread. This one is fishing line. So it fits all in here. And fits in your pocket. Only $1, so you could do like this. That's all you have to do. See? Doesn't even show. And you carry it around, and I would put a little bit of electrical tape to keep permanent seal so it'd be watertight. I did test these things, they work. You don't want the ones with the holes on the bottom. This is a soap holder by iGo. Yeah, it's made in China, but for $1 you can't beat that. So I have a little brass wire and some Kevlar thread, and like Dave of Southern Hawaii Prepping says, it gets expensive. Now, other things I've been doing is I keep telling people save a bunch of safety pins. Put in a little plastic bag like this. I have 4 large ones and I have 2 small ones. I may get some pack of medium-sized safety pins to put in there. And I did show you guys what was this right here. That's tapestry needles. For right now, it's going into this Band-Aid tin. Like I said, I'm doing 2 versions of this. Okay? Both the same size, both hold the same material. Why 2 versions? Well, if Uncle Alan falls through a hole, I got something like this, and if I fall back in time, nobody suspects a Band-Aid tin. And these are hard to come by. If you find one of these original tins, it's $40 on eBay. So if I fall in, it's like an old guy with a Band-Aid tin and a strange device on them. He could be an alien. Not really. Just tired. And I got a few things I'm going over my list and stuff. What I could substitute. The little light thing, we don't have anything like that in stock, so. And duct tape is still duct tape in the future. All I'm going to do is put on a 2-inch dowel. Just wrap enough so it can fit inside a soap dish, or soap dish like this, or a bandage tin. And like I said, I still got to get can't say words today. Kevlar cord. Now, Kevlar cord is expensive, so is the thread, because I was trying to find my bobbin of Kevlar thread because I fix saddles and stuff. Best thing in the world. Okay? Because cotton rots, trust me. And nylon thread doesn't do very well under certain conditions. So I got that, and I got my Kevlar cordage. Now, I got a wholesaler license, so I get a wholesale price. Kevlar cordage is expensive. The real stuff, it's not cheap. So when I get a spool or a roll, $29 a roll, and a little spool for like my sewing machine, or when I do hand sewing or stitching with the awl, that's almost $10 to $15. And that's not many yards. It's only like 30 yards of Kevlar thread. Okay, because I'm tired, I've been doing this. So in the future, I'm going to probably show you what I think of the survivalist they had from 2046. Because everybody was asking me all sorts of questions. Best thing I could duplicate is this one, the emergency poncho. This one does have grommets on the bottom, so you can make a tent out of it. The other ones do not. The other one's more form-fitting. It has a drawstring. It has elastic in the sleeve cuffs. I did check it. There is a company who just brought it out this year. Because when I read it in 2046 flyer, it's like, say, old style. I'm like, what's then the new style? Okay, and the description. They still use, right here, this is, whatchamacallit? Can't think of the word. Emergency foil space blanket. Now, I'm going to try to get some new ones, because every 5 years they tend to change certain things on survival equipment. And Uncle Alan collects it, or I'll make my own. But anyway, see how small this pack is? Last packages I checked was 9 by 5 inches. Okay, this is smaller and lightweight. Reason why is the poncho is a heavier material. It's 12, this is 3. 3 or 4, I can't remember. And it doesn't have the drawstring or elastic bands. But it's a good buy, and they use that in Disneyland. I found out that Disneyland got okay and marketed. It was copied off the Chinese product. Still made in China, but for American sizes. So I hope this is interesting for you, and I hope you guys, you have the time to check out these books and check out Modern Survivalist. Okay? And don't forget, folks, be sure to check out these people right here. I did finally put Dave's, I thought I put Southern Ohio, yeah, Southern Ohio Prepping right there. Check all these channels out. Because it's late at night and I'm still doing paperwork, and I've been busy, folks. Plus, my mother had a little dementia thing, and I found out all my food carefully stored in my food closet was scattered all over the counter, on the floor. That's why the family's spending a night over at my friend's house, because my mom is 87 years old and sometimes she suffers from dementia. And this is perfectly great when I have people coming over and I had to give her medication and stuff. I have to take my medication because I'm stressed out. I don't want to take my tranquilizers because I have so much work I have to do. And I have to cash my check. I finally get my check from whatever little job I could do or donation. So I'm just tired and I'm about 3 weeks behind. So anyway, for my friends out in the East Coast, if you can get away from the cities, it's going to be a major heat wave. If you like Frank and Tina, go to a nice little resort 20 minutes away from their house. Don't get killed by tree branches, tornadoes, blackout, heat wave. Kids are enjoying a nice cool day in the pool. Frank's enjoying a nice day in the pool. Tina's enjoying a day on the beach, enjoying that fresh, cool air, because it's going to cook over the weekend. And this is the whole East Coast. So if you're turning on an AC, I recommend you leave the big cities. You're going to cook. Okay, folks, you have a nice night now. Yeah, I'm not doing the silly hats right now because I've been running around in circles. And I still haven't finished my letter to Common Sense to Elizabeth. I started that in March. I've been so busy nonstop. Oh, another thing. People ask me, why do I wear this ratty old fishing boat? Well, I keep a few things, survival stuff. And this is a new thing I found from Costco. I carry these no sugar keto bars. Basically, it's nuts, caramel, and dark chocolate. But this only weighs 1 point, let's read that. Okay. So it's not bad. This is both is, each one is 160 calories. Bad thing is, it's 1 bar, 1 serving size, 40 milligrams. Okay, and I read the thing is very nice, but the trouble is these get soft. They have trans fat. They have a whole bunch of stuff that's not very good for people. Okay, if you read the back. Okay, that's why I'm making the bars. A lot of people are looking at me, why are you making candy bars? Because these are fine for my emergency vest and I carry it around and it's cheap enough. But the reason why I'm making candy bars, can you turn your candy bars? Just simply take your knife and shaving it into a hot boiling cup of water and make a frothy, delicious drink, hot chocolate drink. You know, it's a lot easier than chewing a big, chunky bar. If you're tired and exhausted, you could sip on a nice chocolate frothy drink. Anyway, I'll catch you later, folks, and you have a nice night. Night.